Hello and welcome to the Vassalization channel. My name is Michael and today we continue playing Europa Universalis 4 with the 1356 modification. And we are playing as the Roman Empire, or as it is called in this game, Byzantium. Anyway, in the previous episode we reconquered most of the Anatolian coast, and also we took islands of the, I don't know, is this Adriatic Sea, or I guess it's the Ionian Sea, islands of the Ionian Sea, and a couple of provinces from the Neapolitans, which we turned into a vassal principality. Also, we had a difficult war with the Hungarians, which we basically lost because the war was about the Neapolitan succession and we lost it. We weren't able to actually make them a part of my state. So yes. So when it comes to Serbians like me, but I don't really want them to be my vassal. But I also don't want the Hungarians to attack them. And that's something that they might do because they're weak. And I mean, that's what Hungary usually does in my playthroughs, I noticed. So, do we have enough? No, we don't. We cannot do anything. I mean, we could have guaranteed their independence or something, but... oh, well. I don't know. Anyway, first things first, we have to restore our manpower, because after the last war we have, as you can see, two armies that are completely, basically, depleted. Council increased levies, supremacy over the crown. Let's summon the Diet. And nobility, Kuban, Constantinople Church or Basilica. Okay, we can take this one, and after that we might take the manpower thing, if possible. And also, is there anything here that would give us any light ships and monopolies? Okay, let's actually take this one. And here we have monopolies and okay, let's give this one to Cossacks. Is there anything else we can give to Cossacks? That would take our crown land. That would also take crown land. Basically everything would take out crown land except for the well, this one is actually pretty good because, yeah, that might give us some additional manpower. So yeah, there we go. A bit more privileges to our estates, and let's seize lands. Now we would have to wait to restore our manpower, and I think we should also, I mean, until we actually restored it, I guess we better keep this thing going. Yeah, because otherwise we have only 10,000 troops and the enemies can attack us. Also, you see this these two events that happen simultaneously about Turks being driven from Western Balkans. I assume these events are tied to the year 1330, 1430 rather, and they happen after we achieved, or rather got to this year. I mean, we drive them out of the Balkans like long ago, but since we only now got to the year 1430, that's why we get the event, so don't be surprised. Some good stuff for free. Can go for the idea. And also, when it comes to the tech, we'll take the tech in the next year. so that there wouldn't be the penalty. Another thing that we won't do at some point is to attack these guys, but they are allied to the White Horde. Let's build a church in Constantinople and thus finish the agenda, or rather fulfill the agenda. Let's invest some of our manpower here and there. Okay, that might have been a bit too much. No. No, they are at war. They also hate us. Actually, I should have given them the access, but anyway. Let's improve relationships with them. I mean, they are small and weak. They would like to become our vassals. I'm pretty sure of that. And another thing, let's improve relations with the Moreans so that we could annex them. I mean, as you can see, even though they control 3 provinces, they don't give us anything. No troops, neither any fleet. So they are pretty much useless for us. We don't need this anymore. Improve relations. I mean, in terms of manpower, our actual provinces are pretty badly developed. Pretty poorly. I mean, take a look. This is like 1 where there's 5, but it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. The capital state is somehow developed in terms of manpower, but nothing else. Okay, we gotta spend some manpower for that, I guess. Okay. Base tax in Constantinople is for free, basically. Kiev would like to hire an army of condottieri, but I wouldn't want to do that. Now, when can we call the diet again? In 4 years' time? Also, when it comes to the forts not being maintained, there's a problem with that, because as you may know or may not know, there are constantly our shores are constantly being raided by these guys, these barbarian pirates, and because of that our coasts are constantly being devastated. And so in order to get rid of that devastation sooner rather than later, we have to have our forts maintained, as sad as it sounds. Yeah, sure, no expenses. Wait, what? Oh, I clicked the wrong province. Royal marriage, yes. They still wouldn't want to become our ally because they hate us. But with the passage of time, well, I hope that would change. it got to 30. In terms of favors, it's 0. Let's actually influence them. That's cheap. And that would change their trust quite a lot. And they would like to become our vassal then. There we go. And the next thing, we will vassalize them. Bribes growing more accepted. What is the difference between an honest man and a fool? The fool doesn't know he's being swindled. It's just a saying. 8th of January, there we go, and we got a new ally. Or rather, a new vassal. I'll make them a march because I am not interested in Georgia as a vassal. Or rather, as a proper province of mine. So there will be a march. Let's go for this one. And we got the cultural unity policy, which is a very great policy that allows us to convert provinces for cheap. And when I say cheap, I mean it. Now we can annex Morea. That would happen in just a month because they are all my cores. All of their provinces. Integration is a slow process, and apparently for some reason their provinces were Catholic. So we will enforce religious unity, and we send our missionaries into their lands to convert them. And afterwards we'll just wait to restore our manpower. Also, I guess we can disband these boys for now. They are way too expensive to keep them all the time. Nothing we can do here, sadly. So I understand that it's a pretty chill episode, but well, such is the way of things because we are on the lowest point, or rather at the lowest point, and cannot do much. Yeah, this thing, they're constantly raiding our claim on Croya and diplomatic insult with... okay. The province of Croya has been a disputed border region between us and Naples for quite some time, but there really shouldn't be any question about its loyalty considering the religious ties between us and its local population. Bearing in mind the way the rest of that godforsaken country is run at the moment, it's highly unlikely that they will be able to organize any serious defense if we decide to press the matter further. Okay. Okay, there is a new agenda. We got a claim on Croya. Clergy wants a church of Basilica in Thessalia. These guys want manpower. And these guys want a dry dock. Well, I go for this one yet again. Oh, was it Thessalia? Yeah, it was Thessalia. Okay. The problem with this godforsaken country is that it is a part of another country that is not godforsaken. We don't need legitimacy, but we do need the patriarch authority. Now, can we revoke some more crown lands? Not really. Okay, the peace treaty with those guys is up. Who are you? Okay. Great. Now let's get rid of the edict. Naval tradition or a naval tradition scorned. Lately our focus has been primarily army oriented. Perhaps we shouldn't overlook the possibility of a strong navy and invest some more time in naval research. Yeah, I think so. And then boom, it's the age of discovery. Then the year is 1435. Okay. Let's see if we can increase the size of our navy. Let's build... Okay. If we build 5, that will be 50. Okay, great. Now we can... Okay, and we do this. And still it's at 59. Still not enough to get that sweet 10% bonus. A permanent matter of regal attention, fortification of the realm is an expensive but vital business. Claiming to be situated in a position of great strategic importance, our local authorities in Corfu are demanding funding for the renovation of the province's forts. Okay. Great. And then we can summon diet right away. Pillaging Cossacks. Oh, we can't do that apparently. So there's no nobilities agenda, sadly. Okay, let's go for this one. And let's build a marketplace in Theodosia. Yeah, we are spending money like crazy, but we don't get to have money. Also, we lost a general. Fabricating a claim again, because why not? Times of need. Okay, Duke of Apulia. Let's actually ask for the men for our army. Might well be that they would give them to us. Who are you? Theodorian separatists. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. A helping hand. Thank you very much. Exactly what we needed right now. And they destroyed him right away. Huh. The White Horde is not to be toyed with. Boom, free stability. Just how I like it. Yes, base production and Theodosia for free. All the good stuff. Now I think we can actually... Corfu converts to Catholicism for some reason. So we'll convert them back. But I think we should increase the size of our armies. Well, at some point anyway. I guess two armies of 20,000. Why not? Can we afford that? Yeah, exactly. Also, okay, 17%, or rather 7 years ahead of time. I don't know if we should invest in. Okay, it's 15 administrative power and some money. No, not worth it at all. We don't have much money. Okay, we increased the size of our fleet by quite some margin. And who are they at war with? Tunis, Fox, Chebra, and Mitidja, or Mitidia. Okay, I see. What if I declare war on them? Naples would help them, of course. Moldavia, Sicily. Okay, that would mostly be their allies and vassals. Nothing else. Very well, pay them. No, no way. You are asking for too much. And since I have pre-stability, that's not a big deal. Discipline 3 for 15% cheaper. No, we don't have money for that anyway. Let's invest in Optimato once. Now, when it comes to Chanik, Anisa and White Horde, and they are not as strong as they might want to look. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I thought we can actually hire some Cossacks. Why not? I established... Wait, did I? Oh, I didn't. Sadly. Ali Karak, can we build it? Yeah, we can build 2 of them, but money, money, money. Much more important right now than anything else. I mean, I can kinda convert them to a march, or maybe a bit later. Or should I even? Maybe I just should annex them right away. Great, no problems with that. Who are their allies? Hejaz and Fezzan. Both are far away and pretty weak. Do we have peace treaty with them? No, we don't. I mean, we can actually kind of attack them right now, if we so wish. Also, let's put a claim on Cyprus. Yeah. How weak they actually are. Well, they are pretty weak. I mean, look at the size of their army, even with all of their allies. I mean, if we go, we can take these 2 provinces and Cyprus, and we will release Chermiyan and vassalize them, and then we can also release the Kilikia and so on. Yeah, let's go. Sultanonu, or I know even Ankara, and Aydin. A Hungarian inventor, yeah, the guy who helped them to take the city, but we are in a different timeline, and you are not besieging Constantinople anymore, you dogs. As a matter of fact, all you can do is just whine. fleet and then we send them to Aksaray. Sadly, both of my generals have 0 in siege pips. And we lost our admiral. And we got one, but he's pretty useless. Let's send these guys to Michel. Crushed the fleets and took one galley. Let's sail there. We crushed their fleet and took one something. Okay, we took quite some stuff from there. And it seems we completely destroyed their fleet. Cool stuff. Well, as soon as we take Aksaray, we should protect Trebizond. Fezzan occupied Tamatarha. I mean, did they, like, went all the way from here to here? Are they crazy? I mean, it would be nice if the creators of the game, like, put a kind of, I don't know, limitation on how far an army can realistically go. Because this is just ridiculous. Oh, you goddamn it. Now they went north to besiege my vassals. Very smart of you, but we'll go north too. And we'll make a short work of your little armies. We also have to take Cyprus. And that would require another army. Okay, let's send them to Ichel. Siege of Trebizond is over. God damn it, they sent their armies back, this time the north. In the north. Annoying little fuckers. Okay. Okay, let's sit here for now. It is well known that our subjects are some of the most content and loyal in the world. To drive a wedge between us and them is thankfully virtually impossible, and as such it does reflect well on our nation. This This time will be remembered. This should be exploited. Yeah, I guess we should take the monarch points. Let me guess. They are going to besiege the Dobruja or Buzau. My cat is purring or meowing or doing it together at the same time. Can we take Fezan out? Not yet, not really. Or can we? Would you leave? Oh, of course you would. Annul your treaties with these guys and I'll pillage your capital, you dog. And you'll pay me war reps and give me money. And you'll transfer. Yes. For all that you've done to me. Okay, Siege of Cyprus is over. Hejaz. Wouldn't want to actually peace out for now, but so I want you to release these guys and these guys. Okay, that's a bit too much for them to accept, but we can wait. We can wait, not a problem at all. Or rather, what we can or should do is to send our army down to Hejaz to teach them a lesson, so to speak. Also, when it actually comes to this Chermian, I guess instead of releasing a new tag, we can give the lands to Hamid. Because we don't have much in terms of diplomatic relationships to create a new vassal. Okay, whatever. And one tiny funny thing that I want to do is to actually pillage Mecca. Oh, that would be funny. For all the harm they did to my city in the times past, they will pay dearly. Oh, there's goddamn peasants rebelling, and now it's my work to deal with them. We must always attack siege ability. Yes. Correct. Correct. Should invest in some other province. And there we go to Mecca. And that's also ridiculous that an imperial army would go to Mecca. I mean, all this. I mean, Roman armies never went that far south, even during the older times when they controlled the whole of the Mediterranean. Like the best thing they did, and even that is not completely obvious and factual, is that they kinda made some expeditions to the sub-Saharan Africa, but even that is just speculations. Okay, now we can actually invest in this and also this. Yes, Mecca is taken. Hejaz, EU4 peace. Well, first of all, I'll pillage your capital because I can and I want to. Then I want you to release Shamar. I want you to give me all your money and pay me war reps. Oh, you are not willing to pay reps. Okay, then maybe not all of your money, but just, yeah, that will do. There we go, and we go back home. And when it comes to the Ottomans, instead of releasing Charmian, we will give these provinces to my vassal Hamid. There we go. And give me money. Boom. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Let's go to Sirmium. And also there are now two provinces that are named wrongly. That would be a not Milassa it was. Milassa it was, and here it will also be Milassa. Or was it with two S? Now I don't remember. It might have been with two S's. I guess I would have to check it out. And this one, as far as I remember, called Trales. There we go. Let's go home. And when it comes to Kilikia, would you be my vassal? Of course you would. Alliance. What? Recover the coastline and convert Asia Minor. And we got conquest on Syria. And triumph for Asia Minor coast. Boom. Something is stirring. Chanik is considering attacking Ottomans. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, Cyprus, Milassa and Tralles, because those were my cores actually. Even though they are Greek and Orthodox, they weren't my cores. Also talking about stuff, let's take out some development from Costamono and then convert them. As you can see, the price is actually pretty cheap. Well, in order to vassalize them, we would have to... Okay, still not enough. Get to 190 relationships. Okay, now we are there. We will offer vassalization. Come on, faster. And there we go. A new vassal. All the cool stuff. So basically we surrounded them almost. And now they are also at war with the Mamelukes. Weakened and useless. Well, pretty useless generals, I have to tell you. Should we annex the Abruzzo? I don't know. The nobles in Sinop. 222. Let's send this army at least closer to evaluation of siege weapon. Now, do we have any agendas? Not really. Manufacturing Crete. Can we actually build it? No. Technology 17 and we have only 10. Well, as I told you many times before, it's one of those when in this mode where the number of technology is different, and probably because of that they give you the agenda but you can't build the building yet. Crush the rebels. Okay, I'm okay with that. It's interesting that these are noble rebels and the nobles asking you to crush the noble rebels. That's pretty funny. Centralized bureaucracy, of course. And I guess we can actually do this. Achaia, or rather this one. Let's go for this. The rebels are crushed, which is very good. These are actually pretty expensive prices, I have to tell you. I mean, I understand Formilassa and Tralles, but why on earth Cyprus is so expensive? Okay, 19 kind of a lot, but I don't know. Is it really that much? We can use this thing, kind of. That way it's just 17 and a bit less expensive, but still pretty expensive. I don't know. Also, I would really like to attack these guys now. I'm just not sure if it's a good idea. Might not be a good idea, actually. Might be just a bit too many of these boys for us to take on. Ioannis Melisurgos. And let's hire a general. Focus. Well, despite... Whoa, it's actually a 3-star general. I dig it. I dig it a lot. Now let's see, is it enough to actually core those provinces? Not yet, not really. At least let's core these two. Should we attack them? I don't know. I think we should actually core these provinces first. Also, there is this plutocratic coup. Currently in a disaster, influence is lower than 100. Progress towards starting. Why though? I don't understand. It's higher than 100. Why it's not growing? Weird stuff. Okay, now it's growing. It was due to the lack of, or rather, abundance of loyalty. And now it's actually growing. Now, when it comes to Sicily, Hungary and Milan. Milan, my boy, my boy. No, not Genoa, Milan. My boy. Would you be so kind as to do that? Thank you so much. And now our hands are mostly untied. That would mean that we can actually destroy them pretty easily. Okay, now it looks more interesting. Okay, it only counts Hungarian and Sicilian infantry and army, but it doesn't count Naples or Moldavia. Oof, I don't know. I mean, I guess we should attack them and we should take, like, these provinces and maybe a couple provinces here and Athens, obviously, man. I don't know. I guess we'll do that in the next episode. Now it's a good time to finish this one, so that it wouldn't be too long, like longer than an hour. Those are getting a bit boring, I assume, when they're getting so long. Anyway, my friends, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.